So, today Ro is not doing as well as she did yesterday. It seems like the fever is starting to hitting in now this afternoon. So she's really grumpy and not so happy. Aren't you? Yeah. And as you can tell how she holds the bottle, as you see, she holds it way more with the left hand than with the right hand. It's a bad day for her today with her hands. I was seeing, and also something that other people have noticed, that it... what are you doing? Yeah, she wanted to get down. That it varies from day to day how well she do with her hands. And today is a bad day for the right side, simply. And yeah. Sometimes it bothers me. No, it doesn't bother me, but the extra work it takes, or that she's so late and so on, and just because she's late or taking extra work or anything. But it sometimes it makes me a little bit sad to think about, you know. It's hard to just ignore and not think about when it's so present all the time. And, you know, she has this disability, probably she got this already when I had the first seizure with my heart, and it feels bad to know. Naturally, the stress that caused my heart issue affected her a lot. It affected her all through pregnancy, but of course it could affect me so badly that I end up with this heart issue. It affected her a lot also. And also when her heart started to beat the way it did, it's hard to explain, because normally when heart you get, you know, this tachycardia, I think you call it in English. It's when your pulse is abnormal high for a long time, and when that happens, it's often because you've been working out hard or something, and then your blood pressure goes up, and the blood is rushing through you, means much faster and much more forceful than normally. But when you have this problem that I have, it's not caused by exercise or the outer stress, but it's caused by hormones and inner stress. The heart starts to beat faster, not because it's filled with blood and contracts because it's need to empty itself, but because the signals start to repeat itself faster and faster, and makes the heart beat before it's filled with blood. It meaning that after a little short while the blood pressure goes down, and the heart rate goes up extremely much. I have had over 200 beats a minute in the pulse, and that's not a good thing. And my blood pressure being so low, I would be almost dead if I had it for a long time. And when that happens, the oxygen doesn't reach all the cells in the body, and you get this you get blow on your lips and your hands and so on. And naturally, if you're pregnant when this happened, one of the areas that are very strongly affected is naturally your uterus, because that is how the body is working. If the mother's life is at stake, it's the body works to keep the mother alive and not the baby, certainly. So Ro had shorter episodes of oxygen lacks during pregnancy, and probably the biggest at that first evening, the 24th of May last year. And yeah, it's sometimes I think about it and get really sad about it, because it was so unnecessary. This was something that didn't have to happen, but it did, and it's nothing I can help. It's nothing I know could happen. It's nothing I could foresee in any way, and I try to focus on that. But sometimes bad things just happen, and sometimes life just isn't the way you want it to. And sadly, Ro is the one paying the price for this. So yeah, this is something I've been thinking some about today. But otherwise, before Ro got the fever, we were out in a playgroup and had a really nice time. I have learned to know a really nice mother. Most of our people is seeing right now are dads, because that's how parenting leave laws works. But you have half the time each, and yeah, so most of them who are home right now are ever dads, or are dads and not ever dads. But as often the mother takes the first time because of breastfeeding and process, and you are tired after pregnancy and so on. But some other mothers are home too, and this woman is really nice, and I think you're gonna see each other more. I met her before a few times, and she's applying for a job at one of the places I used to bring Rose, so maybe I'm gonna see her when she works too. So it's really nice. And another thing I thought of is the last clip I uploaded about, and talk a little bit about my thoughts about physically discipline your children. I mean, you called what I'm talking about when I say spanking is naturally how you discipline children through hitting them, which everybody knows. But most of the time when people watch my YouTube clips, it's through Facebook or through my blog or things like that, and those views doesn't show. I can go in and look at the statistic and where it shows, but when you look at the at my playlists or look at those video clips at my channel, you can say that you can see that it's just very few views over the YouTube, because those are the only ones that you see. Some of them are like 2 views or 0 views or something, and then I know, because people have commented on Facebook and so on, that there are several more. It took some time before I figured this out, because I was a little bit confused about it in the beginning. But anyway, the last episode I uploaded, I think I called it pajamas and spanking or something like that, and because what I was talking about, that don't need new pajamas, and I am very strongly against spanking children, and I got so many views in just a few hours for being me, that is, and it's like, no, I don't think we are looking for a baby channel. It's something else we're looking for. So you could probably say that YouTubers are, or YouTube users are, in general, a little bit perverts. Nothing wrong with that, but it's a bit funny also, because it's very clear that my channel is about being a mother to a baby. It's like everything is signaling, it's very clear, and also description of the video is also clear that this is about a video blog about being mother to a little baby called Ro. But yeah, well, if they want to look at me talking about spanking babies, it's fine. But I thought it was a little bit funny, and I also thought that people who are interested, have those interests, are going to other channels, because if I was looking for something special when it comes to more sexual things, I would definitely not go to YouTube. I mean, this has got a lot of censors, and I don't know, maybe just some kids looking, searching and seeing for words we find exciting or something. But I thought it was kind of funny, and it's also quite of telling, because it's nothing that sells as good as sex, simply. That's just how it is.